Hi everyone, my name is Justine. I'm the owner of Cherished Parenting Services, as I'm sure a lot of you know. If you've been following me this last week, you would have seen that most of my posts have been about the new closed system Freemie collection cups. I'm really excited about these, as I'm sure a lot of you are too. When I had to express for my daughter, I had the old deluxe system, so I was really excited to see these new closed system ones. They have been in production for the last few months, and I just received my shipment on Thursday, as you would have seen from my posts. A few of you have already received, or they've been sent out to you if you pre-ordered them. More have been sent out today if you've ordered them over the weekend. So I thought I would open up a box and show you the contents of them and show you how to put them together and show you how they all work. I debated doing a Facebook Live video, but I wasn't brave enough. In case there's technical difficulties, I want to be able to pause it and fix them before I show you. And also my daughter's asleep at the moment, so it's a good opportunity. She won't be interrupting us. So this is the box that they come in, right? They're closed system breast milk collection cups, Freemie. That's how they come. Shows you how they all attach and how it goes together. When you open up the box, I've already opened this one so I could get everything out. When you open up the box, you get a instruction booklet that goes through everything, troubleshooting and how to put it all together, what different parts you can get, how you can store breast milk is in there. So that's I don't know, it's probably got about 30 pages, 20 something pages. You also get just a one-page quick start guide or quick setup guide. It shows you how to connect it all together, and some important points about how you should be sitting or not sitting or standing when you're collecting them. Apologies for the quality of the video there. So you get 2 bags. I've opened them up already. You get tubing and an adapter in one bag. There's 3 bits of tubing there. And you get the actual cups and funnels and some spare valves in the other one. As with the deluxe kits, you get the 2 size funnels. That's what they call the bit that goes over your nipple, like a flange. You get the 25mm and a 28mm. What makes these different to the deluxe kits is that you get this sort of duckbill mask looking thing, and this is what makes it a closed system. So it comes out like that. This is a solid piece of silicone, and it obviously stops the milk getting through there, and it stops anything getting through there. So it keeps your breast pump as a closed system if it is already. You also get the attachment that it goes into and the duckbill valve, which creates the suction, which you should know if you've been expressing with another pump. These are compatible with Spectra breast pumps, the S1, S2, 9 Plus and M1, as well as some Avent pumps and some Amida pumps, and some others that we don't generally have in Australia. All the compatible pumps are available on the website, on my website. At the moment, it doesn't look like they're compatible with the Medela pumps, but I'm sure some clever person will come up with a way to make it compatible with Medela. So that solid bit of silicone obviously slips into that holder there, and there's a bit of a lip to it, and you're just going to make sure that the lip goes over the edge there. You then choose what size funnel you want to be using. I'm going to go with a 25, which is there, and it goes onto the end of the funnel there, like that. And I've just learnt that the edge of this needs to sit completely over the edge of this rim here. There's a bit of a rim. So you line it up and push it on, and you make sure it's gone over it completely. I don't know if you can see that there, but there's none of it sticking out, okay? And then the valve is pointing downwards and towards you. You then grab your cup. This is the cup where the milk actually collects into. It holds about 230 mils, which should be plenty for most of you. It's got graduations on the side there so you can see how it goes, and it's got a flat base so that you can sit it on a table or the kitchen workbench when you're finished, and it won't spill out. So you grab your funnel with the, let's call it this, a duckbill thing, and the valve, and then on this cup, just near the logo, there's a arrow, and the arrow has to line up with, let me get it, there's like a cutout rectangle there. So you line up the arrow and the rectangle and make sure it clicks into place. Hopefully you heard that click, and that's pretty solid. I'm trying pretty hard to pull that apart. It's not going to come apart. There is a tab at the top there that you can use once you've finished with it. Obviously rest it on a bench or something and pull it off, okay? Alright, then you grab your tubing. They're all exactly the same, 3 pieces, all exactly the same length, all the same diameter. You put one end into the hole at the top there, push it in quite firmly. You then grab your connector, this bit, and this is what makes it a double or a single. So you can use it singly or you can use it double. There it is. Okay, I'm only going to do it single at the moment, just to save some time. So you put one end in there, cap off the bit that you're not going to use, a bit like the Spectra. Okay, and then you get another piece of tubing, put it in the end there, and then you put it into your pump, this end into your pump. I'm going to use one of my Rental 9 Pluses just for ease. Goes in the top there like it would normally do, the tubing, and I've kept off the other end so that we have a closed system, so it will create vacuum. Okay, so this is how it all is attached now. Tubing, collection cup, pump. It is quite long. I've probably got my arms as far apart as they can almost go, and that's how long it is. I suppose you could cut the tubing if you want to get adventurous with it. Just once you cut it, that's it. So make sure you want to do it before you actually do it. So I don't flash everyone on YouTube. I'm going to turn around and actually put this in. I've taken the tubing out just to make it a bit easier. I'll show you how to connect it in a minute. All right, I'll be back in a second. All right, so I've put it in. Can't really see it sitting forward there. Has made me look like I've had a sizable implant if someone was to look at me side on, but otherwise just looks like I'm well busted. Grab the tubing. Now you could, the reason I took it apart was if I slipped it in, I would have had to try and get it up through my t-shirt or put the tubing in this way, but then everything would have been on the outside and that would defeat the purpose of it being concealable. So slip it up through your t-shirt, stick it into that hole again, quite firmly. You can pull the tubing down there, do off a button, make sure you're not wearing such a low cut top, and you can maybe just see the tubing at the top there, but if I fix it up a bit you can't really see it. It's now attached to my pump. Turn my pump on and it's going. I can feel that going, and then technically I could put that in my pocket and do something. I'll just put it down on the table and I've got my hands completely free to do whatever I need to do. Feed my baby, play with my toddler, cook dinner, eat dinner, work. You can be sitting at your desk at work hide it under the table so that if someone walks in, they don't really know what you're doing. What else could you be doing? Who knows? Possibilities are almost endless. What else can I say? Once you're finished, obviously you turn your pump off, take it out. Let me see if I can do it without flashing you. Take it out. Obviously you want to be careful so you don't spill any milk. You hopefully have some milk in the bottom there. And then you go put it wherever. Tip it into your bottles or whatever you're going to use, your bags, storage bags. And that's it. Wash everything. This all can be washed, or needs to be washed. Hopefully, because of the backflow protector thing, there shouldn't be any milk getting into the tubing. See, that's where the tubing would go. So the previous with the deluxe kits, some people said that milk came back up and into their tubing and then could get into their pump. The old deluxe kits came with a backflow protector to stop that from happening. This obviously doesn't have it. It's built in right there. What else can I tell you about it? They seem pretty simple, easy to use, BPA free, made from polypropylene, whatever, don't quote me on that, whatever your normal flanges are made from, so they're completely safe to be used for your baby. And they will hopefully make it a bit easier for you to be expressing. They won't work for everyone. I'll be perfectly honest with that. There are some people who need to be able to do compressions. Obviously, they take up quite a bit of the breast, unless you're a lot larger breasted. So if you need to be able to do compressions or be able to see the milk coming out, then they may not work hugely for you. I wouldn't recommend them using them exclusively or while you're trying to increase your supply. But if you're exclusively expressing and you need just 1 or 2 sessions a day where you have your hands free, so that you can do whatever, make dinner, feed your baby, play with your toddler, or if you are at work and you perhaps don't have that long to be able to go and express, you can obviously be sitting at your desk or continue doing what you do, as long as you're not doing anything too physical. And they'll hopefully extend the time that you can give your baby breast milk. And that's the reason why I set up my business, is to help mothers give their babies breast milk for as long as possible. So I will add a link to this of where you can buy these in Australia. If you buy them from me, you are helping me and my family out. I don't work for any big corporation or anything like that. I buy them direct from Freemie, and any profit that I make goes directly to supporting my family. And I also, now that I've opened one up and played around with it, I'll hopefully be able to help you should you have any issues. So you're welcome to come to me, message me, email me if you have any issues with them afterwards. They have a 60-day manufacturing warranty, so if they arrive and you feel that something isn't quite right with them, they don't connect together, or you've put it together as they say and it's not working, then there is a 60-day warranty. And that's about it. Feel free to message me or email me if you have any questions, and I look forward to sending them out to you. All right, bye.